Hello, Monsters of Manhood, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. Part 8. Is it part 8? Part 8? Part 9? It's part 8. Part 8 of my Khazrak campaign, where we have some Wood Elves attacking our herdstone. I mean, we did start it, in fairness, but they're Elves, so... Oh, this is going to be a tough fight, because they have reinforcements incoming as well. So they got these wild riders trying to get away here, but we cut off their escape with some Razor Gore herds, which means they ain't going nowhere, and they are, well, fairly frail in melee combat. They're more shock cavalry than anything else, but they are still pretty killy. Managed to hunt down some of their missile units. We did get blocked by some of their Eternal Guard, which is not ideal. More enemies coming in from the back. Does it, though? Now, our Minotaurs are the real MVPs of this battle.
The forest shall prevail.
I think you'll find I've already torched the forest, mate. Plus, we quite like greenery. I mean, if anything, we're kind of on the same eco side here, aren't we? Obviously, we're maybe a little bit more aggressive with it. So the initial Wood Elf forces have been defeated, so we just need to... The slight issue here is they've got so many characters. Because they've at least got they've got a Glade Captain, a Branch Wraith, there's their General as well, and then coming in with the reinforcements, they've got at least 2 more Glade Guards, plus another General. Basically, there's just a lot of shit there to deal with. We've managed to overrun the vast majority of the starting army, although Wood Elves are ridiculously... They're like fighting squishy dwarves. Also, you notice I've forgotten a unit of harpies over there. Oops. It's fine.
We will have vengeance.
Well, you may well do. But it's going to cost you. Looking at the numbers, I mean, the enemy they've lost a lot of elves, to be fair. They're losing very, very quickly.
You will never taste elf flesh.
I think we will, actually. Thank you very much. Nomi elf flesh. It's the other white meats. Got a little engagement down here with the Razor Gore. I don't really like the Razor Gore herd. Their stats are just so bad that once they're actually in... I mean, they've got that charge bonus, but once they're in combat, they just don't really do very much. But at least they're taking some of the hits from the Minotaurs. The Minotaurs are murdering their way through these Wildwood Rangers. The Wildwood Rangers are a very nasty unit. They are, especially in trees, where they get an additional anti-large bonus. I know, I think I tell this story every single campaign, but there was one time where I was playing Bretonia and had 2 stacks, and the Elves had 1 stack, which was a lot of Wildwood Rangers, and it happened to be in that map, which is like literally just trees, and they killed every single one of my knights. They killed 2 stacks of my knights with 1 of theirs. It was not a good day. I did not have fun. Fuck Elves. Tentacles picking off some of those lads there, which is good. Still some Glade Guard hanging around, but we can deal with them. I mean, it's looking okay. It's actually, I mean, yeah, we've taken a bit of damage, but the enemy troop numbers have dropped considerably. The problem is we've killed all the squishy units, and now it's the things like the Glade Captains and finishing off the Wildwood Rangers. You can see they don't run away. There's only 16 of these guys left, and they're still fighting. Do have to... I mean, their swords look great, though. Congratulations, you killed a mutant pig. I mean, considering that we just destroyed their tree anyway, so they have no way of really replenishing their numbers. They're effectively going to waste what's left of their strength on taking out this garrison. If indeed they can. I think it's going to be close, though. There's not. There's less than 200 of them left. it's going to be taking out those characters is going to be the pain. Just finishing them off. But we do have an entirely fresh unit of Harpies I've completely forgotten about, so that's good. And we've still got some Minotaurs. So I'm going to send the Minotaurs to go and murder this Glade Captain. Because I'm like, that should be easy. That's something easy they can do. Oh. Oh. Ow. Ow. Ooh. So we're stamping on the Glade Captain, which is good. He's not going down very fast. There's also a Branch Wraith turning up. And now we're getting shot in the back by this dickhead. So we're losing a lot of Minotaurs just picking off these enemy characters, which is not ideal. A lot of our units are starting to waver.
The forest devours all.
However, you know, with less than 100 elves left alive, I can't help but feel like if this is the true definition of a Pyrrhic victory. You know, there's not many elves around. And they've just got most of them killed attacking the herdstone, effectively. Not even the proper actual army, just the herdstone. Oh, my general is struggling against. Is that literally just a Glade Captain? No, it's literally just a Glade Guard. Just a Glade Guard, struggling against a Glade Guard. He's a nerd goat though, isn't he? Glade Guard there on his Great Stag, which of course puts Chaos Ponies to shame. Poor little Chaos Ponies. It's going to be tough to take them out. It looks like Minotaurs have been wiped out, and they were the most useful unit. With only 52 elves left, though, it's not very many. We've got Loix Tricksters charging in. Of course, these are War Dancers. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so we've lost the herdstone, but it should be said that there's not that many elves left. 52. I think, you know, effectively wiping themselves out is actually going to be quite a boon to me. Well, I mean, we did lose. We did that. That is a fact. However, the Wood Elves successfully managed to turn their 1,438 Wood Elves into 42, which for a dying race is well, it's not great. It's not great. So, you know, realistically, although that might have been a loss for me, it was a much worse loss for the Wood Elves. Sacrifice warriors, or I'll spare the warriors and make 1,000 monies. And now you, I mean, how many of you are there? Not many. That's 4. Yep. Okay. Well, I mean, at least you're in double digits, so that's good. Well, there's less elves now. Less elves now. Let's go and finish them off. I mean, I'll set up a talisman. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not that invested. You know, as long as the elves are dead, who cares? I don't even have to kill them. I just don't like elves. All right, let's declare war on Marienburg. Where the fuck? Oh no, you're going around the lot. You. Oh no, because I should have moved first and then. Because he was going around the long way. Okay, well, let's do some light raiding, because we need to raid this anyway. Yes, I know who you are. Well, come in here. Actually, hang on. Hang on. Before we ruthlessly torch it, what kind of blood ground does this give us? Would it be better to maybe do a Paravon? I think it might be, you know. I think it might be a better... Paravon might be a better a better debris. So you know what? Let's head down here. We won't do that just yet, but we will get muscles here. Hang on, break the siege. Okay, now you can come. Now, what do we have here? You've got some Pegasus Knights, not super worried, and there's just basically nothing there. There's no garrison. It's not particularly concerning. Pyrrhic victory. Is anything gonna die, or are we? I think we're okay. I'm gonna pop that on you, so you have regeneration, because that's fun. Yeah, that's all right. Right, we'll stick a herdstone in there. Okay, well, I mean, we can still raid it. Have I just fucked my quest over? Apparently, yes. Apparently, that quest is just gone now. Okay, well, there we go. That's happened. Good. Okay, well, yep. Yep, okay. Well, there we go. Okay. I am going to... Let's get a Gorgon, just for funsies. I'm going to get another one of those. We're going to get lots of Minotaurs in Dun. I mean, I could unlock Torok, and he is, of course, a good... But, you know what? Sometimes I just want to make my own characters. And that's why I really like the save character functionality in Warhammer 3. Because that is going to allow me to make the Monster Mound cinematic universe. It's going to be amazing. We've got some fantastic actors lined up for some of the roles. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. And yeah, it's just... you know what? I quite like the fact there's not many legendary lords in Warhammer 3, because it sometimes feels like some of the factions, every single one of your armies is going to be a legendary lord. And there's no space for your just bog standard normal lords. And that just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. You know, sometimes I want bog standards. I want a nice little bit of bog standard. Nothing wrong with a bit of bog standards. Let's go with magic item drop chance. Nah, it's boring. What we want is the next level of this, really, don't we? So to be honest, if we save, yeah, then we can. Right, so we need to wait one turn, then we can get the upgrades camp, and then we can get the Minotaurs, and then we can recruit more Minotaurs, and the circle of life is complete. Hello. Goodbye. I don't really feel like the elves, you know, attacking that herdstone was just not a particularly good idea, was it? Realistically. That Goblin Migration. So that quest hasn't come back, has it? I think I might have fucked myself. Oh well. Salzamond, hello. Just going to kill everyone here and loot and raise. Okay, I mean, no particular reason. We don't need to. It's not going to give us any duplicates, but never mind. You are right. So you're going to come back here because you can't do anything up there for a second. Hang on. Okay, so we need to hit Montfort, Massive Orcal, Quenelles, Vol's Anvil, and Waterfall Palace. Well, first, you're going to build... And once you've built that, we can then upgrade to the Meat Larder, and that means we can get some more Minotaurs. And you can kind of fill your army out a bit with those, which would be exciting. So, in the meantime, we're going to send Malagor over to Montfort. Because Montfort needs to die. Yes. Let's loot and raise. Can always use the cash. Nothing wrong with extra money. So far, so good. We are losing a little bit of money, but we've got 51,000, so I think we'll be okay. What can we use our money for? and I could just buy a shit ton of Banners of Madness. Or Banners of Gorok. Seems like a sensible number. Seems fine. So let's... you've got one of those. So actually, this was the perfect number. 4 Banners of Gorok, Battle-Scarred Ongor Raider, and a Gift of Chaos. And a Partridge in a Pear Tree. Now, we don't want to perform the ritual yet, obviously, but having full vision would be good. Aswood causing plague, because you know how I feel about plague. I'm in favour of it, in general, anyway. So, does Khazrak have an unnatural thirst? Yes, he does. He's a thirsty boy, obviously. Got lots of skill. See, this is... I don't mind doling out skill points. It's when it gets to the point where it's like, I just give skill points to... I just slap skill points in bits, because there's not actually any choice here. It's just, what do you want first? So we'll do that. I should probably just whack another herdstone somewhere, shouldn't I? I mean, we do need to kill the rest of the Empire, so we could put one like in Krugenheim. That's not that good. What about this one? Oh, that's an option. What about Hergig? Hergig is an option. Could be a good shout. Maybe we head down to Hergig. Now that the elves are dead, are they dead? Oh, they've got one little settlement left. I mean, I'm not that invested, to be honest. I don't really care. Allow them to live in misery. Do you guys? Oh, you guys do cost upkeep, don't you? That is correct. Oh, we've got a Cygor. Malagor. Do you want a Cygor? I'll take that as a yes. So I could give you Bestigors. You've got lots of Chaos Spawn. I mean, your army's not actually bad. I could get rid of these. Like, I don't really see the point in having 4 Warherds. It's just a bit of a weird number of Warherd to have. I'm going to leave your army as is. Your army, however, is garbage. Let's get rid of these raiders, because you know how I feel about raiders. What's the point in them? Why do they exist? And you can have these lads. Which will make your army, I mean, not good, but slightly better? Not as bad? I spent all of my money. Holy shit. That is impressive. 56k down the drain. Well, not down the drain. We spent it in the Chaos Shop. That was nice. Chaos Gift Shop. Now, you're in Malagor's army, aren't you? Which means we could give... Harpies Frenzy. Which, I mean, would make them significantly more killy. Which I do quite like. I might even get more Harpies. I might get rid of the Manticores and get Harpies instead. Reload time reduction for Cygors. Yes, because the faster you can chuck rocks at people, the better. What, really? What with that? Against this? Really? Okay. Oh, that's a hell of a way to go, isn't it? You spend many a year on a great Grail quest. And you go into battle to rid the realm of beastmen, and then you're riding along with your buddies, and a rock clocks you in the side of the head. I mean, I'll say a rock, a boulder, literally crushes you to death, and that's it. What a waste! What a waste of time. Yeah, our Cygor's doing a lot of damage there, taking out those Grail Knights, which of course are one of the big threats on the... I mean, to be honest, I think the auto resolve's being a little bit testy. So our right flank is engaging the enemy right flank. We've got some knights trying to sneak around. The centre is just some battle pilgrims and men-at-arms, and also a lord on a battle turkey. Gonna send Dunkirk to deal with the battle turkey. The battle turkey is landing in the midst of the battle here. As Dunkirk, he's racing over to engage the turkey. Look at there, just pounding his way over. We're going to freeze the turkey in place and do some damage there, and then in comes Dunkirk, and he's just gonna wail away on that turkey lord until he goes down, literally just tenderizing it with his fists. It's going to be that fantastic when we eat it later. Meanwhile, the knights are still trying to flank around us, but they haven't quite managed it. I mean, the problem is, if you don't have enough of a front line, you can't really do flanking. It's not how it works, guys. There's a bit of a blob over here, but nothing too bad. We've got the Minotaur garrison. I mean, they're fairly dented, but to be honest, these questing knights are pretty garbage. It's like we're chucking axes at them and everything. The enemy lords just got the shit kicked out of him. I mean, Dunkirk just wrecked his face. Absolutely no problem. I've got knights. They're continuing to try and flank. It's a brave move. Some might say mental, but there we go. And that Cygor is still just continuing to chuck boulders at the Grail Knights. There's now only 44 of them left. They're down to about half health thanks to all of the boulders. Gonna get the old doggos to engage, because I'm not too worried about what happens to the doggos. In comes Dunkirk as well. Gonna drop a bit of shades on those Grail Knights. The Grail Knights didn't even get the charge off. They were too busy trying to flank around us and got nommed by the doggos. So they're having a bad time. And yeah, I mean this feels very one-sided, this battle. I don't really know what the Authors was thinking. I don't think it was, because this is just carnage. I mean, the Grail Knights are still alive. The enemy lord is dead. We're going to send Dunkirk to once again charge the Grail Knights so they don't get their own charge off. Go on, punch him to death. You know you want to. Yeah, uppercut. And now he's going mad. 136 weapon strength and 766. Oh no, sorry, 136 melee attack and 766 weapon strength. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Looks like the enemy army is fleeing. I mean, kind of understandable. I don't really know what they were thinking. I did think the Auto Resolve was being a little bit wildly optimistic there, but sure. Indeed, yeah. No, that's a fair point. It's a fair point. Well, we did get spotted, but never mind. There's some dwarfs over there. We don't have to worry about them, do we? Nah. Another strange incident. Kids ever fallen to Norse raiders. Dunkirk is an engineer. Is he? I'm gonna put a big question mark on that one. Big question mark. I mean, you guys no longer have armor, but to be honest, with 100 knights, with 83 melee attack and 100 knights, I don't think you need it. I think you're fine. Not the way he just goes in and just starts punching people in the face. Ah, the turkey tenderizer. Yes, Dunkirk, the turkey tenderizer. Is that does turkey smusher? It's a capital S. Technically should be tenderizer, but still, that's fine. This does not have any defenses, does it? It doesn't really. No garrison. That's unfortunate. Hello, Mr. Orc. You haven't been doing enough. I've turned up. I've done all the heavy lifting for you. You're welcome. I'm going to take the heals, I think. Paravon's dead. Unfortunately, we didn't get the quest done, which was the entire fucking reason I came here. But never mind. Never mind. Fueled by blood is nice. Oh, gouge tusks. Yes. Yes, you now have 676 weapon strength and 99 melee attack. Yeah, no, that seems fine. Have a gnarled hide as well to boost your armor up. Seems good. Occam's Mind Razor is good. Did we upgrade? No, we didn't. Okay, in that case, how much money is that? 8.5k? I think I'm made of money. I'm going to go find some more money, aren't I? Oh, God. All right, come over here. We may have to go and kill Durthu. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, because there's a horde of tossing wood elves there. There's nothing worse than a horde of tossing wood elves. They're so smug about it as well. Hergig seems to be under siege. I can't remember. Has that been under siege for a while, or...? I feel like it might have been. Well, obviously it was probably, what's his face? Thingy-majig. You know, the guy with the Throg, that's the one. It was probably Throg. Right, if we hit this, we can... Son of a bitch. Okay, you hop over there. You still need some heals, don't you? Still need a few heals. You can have one of those lads. Have one of those lads. Could give you some Tuskor chariots. Let's give you some Tuskor chariots to be getting on with. Oh no, I don't want to upgrade that because then I'll have the money. Also, it looks like Ostland is moving in. They might actually try and attack Piffeldorf. Mind you, the garrison here is pretty good. So the likelihood of... I mean, that's... They might do it. I can't believe I can't reach the Brass Keep. It's literally just out of range. Which means I can't build the building, which means I can't recruit the Minotaurs. I spent all my money. I frittered it away. That's not what you want to do, is it? You don't want to fritter your monies away. You need to hoard it. Like Scrooge McDuck with his money bin. Ooh, your attack. It says close defeat. I reckon we can fend this off. Oh, you better run. These guys did not run. They're going to get blood all over their lovely white uniforms. That's not good. It's never going to come out. I mean, fortunately, it won't be a problem for much longer because, you know, they'll be dead. Still. The Centaurs coming around from behind. Chucking axes at people as they go. But more importantly, they're going to hunt down these missile units so they can't do any damage. There we go. As well as that Free Company militia. Trying to escape their fates. Yep, they're dead. Enemy reinforcements, though, are on their way, but they're taking a while. I'm so used to the Warhammer 3 ambush time, not ambush time, the reinforcement time now, that it kind of shocked me when the reinforcements turned up. Like, what the hell? Oh, wait, no, they just turn up immediately at the moment, don't they? We just need to wipe out the enemy generals. And with them dead, then we need to concentrate on wiping out the enemy army. Fortunately, it's taking its while to form up and march towards us. That doesn't seem like they're any rush to save their comrades. It's having a lovely, lovely stroll through the woods. So we've got 2 Empire captains and 2 generals currently fighting us. I'm not overly concerned about that. to be honest, having a Manticore in the garrison is quite nice, because the Manticore obviously has sort of like fairly good attack stats, and it can be used to maul the enemy general. I mean, the Manticore it's got 500 weapon strength, which is quite a lot actually. That is quite a lot, and it is quite useful. So we can use him to kill off the enemy characters while we wait for the enemy reinforcements. Again, they're taking their time. There's no rush. Well, looks like most of the enemy characters are either dead or fleeing. I thought I wouldn't have that much time, to be honest. I thought that they would probably be on me fairly quickly, but nope. Nope, I've managed to seriously wipe out one section of the army before I then have to deal with the other, which makes my life a lot easier, I will say. Still mosh pitting around the enemy general. This isn't necessarily a good idea. It can help spread out the damage that the enemy character is doing to your army, but it can also mean that you're actually not doing any damage to the character, because sometimes units get so close that they don't actually attack each other. Okay, now we are spreading our army out to meet the oncoming horde of man. Is it a horde? Not really. It's more like a sprinkling. A sprinkling of man. Let them get a few shots off, make them feel better about themselves, you know, right before they all die. So we are flanking around, the Harpies moving in as well. Razor Gore herds. Oh, those spears were not braced. Yeah, the missile unit's now desperately retreating. The Centaurs coming in from this flank, Razor Gore coming in from the other flank, Harpies from above. And looks like the entire enemy army is close to breaking already. You can see fear spreading throughout. A mass rout is but moments away. Well, that was an attempt.
The gods have abandoned us.
And everyone's dead. Good. I mean, it doesn't help that you contracted plague along with it, so, you know. You can declare war. I mean, sure, why not? Knock yourself out, mate. Oh, Dark Moon. Let's go with more horde growth. Herd growth? Horde growth? Bop you. And I'll take this because then that's going to give us a little bit of extra movement range. Clan Nation's dead. Oh, and the Crooked Moon are dead. Well, isn't that a howdy-do? Okay, well, it looks like Ostland need to be killed, so we're going to have to head down here. This quest didn't go so well, but we'll work on that. And what we can do is attack Massive Orcal. And yes, we're going to declare war because they're in my way. Oh, I thought they might have a big garrison. They don't. Oh, hello. Looking for that big money prize, and I think we found it. Very nice. And you, my friends, I could send you... That's a lot of... That is a lot of spiders. You need to calm down. Just chill out. Right. Okay, so we're going to crush these guys. No, I won't. Wait, who the fuck are you? Lorg. Savage Orc Big Boss. Didn't know you could do that. Okay, well, good. So we'll do that. We also need to take out Karak Ziflin and Karak Ascaraz as well. Okay, well, we can hop over there. Most importantly, we need to take out the Wood Elves. And that's always a pain in the arse because Wood Elves... Well, I hate Wood Elves, but, you know, they've got those delicious...
Lord of the Glade.
Delicious root... Was it Devastation prizes? Is it... What's the... How does this work again? This is... Right, it's a... Yeah, so they've got 12... That's 24 Devastation. it's definitely worth going to punch some elves in the face. So we'll do that, but that's going to have to work until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.